Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Our speech contest is drawing to an end. I would like to start the closing ceremony now. Firstly, I would like to ask all judges some comments. Mr. Jeffrey C. Miller will give us some comments. Mr. Miller, please.
First of all, I congratulate all 10 speakers that everyone did a good job, and I want you to continue speaking. Today was my 8th or maybe 9th year judging at Tokyo Christian Women's University, but it's everyone's first year judging online. I'm new to Zoom. Today was my first Zoom day. I teach online at university, but I teach in a different system. What is a speech? Basically, 3 things: your body, your voice, and the content. A piece of paper is not a speech. A piece of paper is a script for a speech. Let me talk about your body, your voice, and a little bit about content. Today, many people use their hands very, very much. It was almost as if we had a moving story. And if you do that in a speech contest, you will be marked down. Excessive gestures, too many gestures are not good. Many of you speakers move from side to side, right? Or front to back. Also not good. When you speak at a podium, you stand and you look at your audience. So in this case, try to have don't be rigid, but try to relax and stand in one place with your feet a little bit apart. Point 2, your voice. Voice is very important. What you want to do is pause between ideas. The woman sitting in the back is very intelligent. Try to allow your listeners to follow your words. There is a Japanese English expression, one patan voice. Try to open your mouth and feel your face muscles right around your mouth. Feel your face muscles to give good sounds, to properly articulate English. There are 3 muscles. There's a muscle right above your belly, and there's a muscle in your throat that professional singers can use, but probably we can't. And then there are muscles around your mouth. Try to open your mouth and speak the words. Many people today spoke too fast, and you moved too much. Let me move on to the last point about content. The 3 judges, Kobayashi Sensei, Tsuruta Sensei, and I have reached an agreement and have chosen the winners. You will be notified very soon. I would like to quote from about 3 speeches. I wrote this last night, so if this is your speech, it does not mean that you won. Maybe you won, but maybe you didn't. Someone said, please don't forget, when they are happy, you're talking about children, we are happy. Another of the speakers said, I hope it will be a trigger for you to change your attitude about them being Down syndrome or other handicapped people. Another person said more than 60% of junior high school teachers already passed the karoshi line. Karoshi, of course, from overwork. And the last quote, if she being the person's mother, if she hadn't had miscarriages, if she hadn't had miscarriages, I might have had older brothers or older sisters that I wish for now. All of those are very important topics. And I'd like to add one more. The young lady who spoke at the very end about menstruation. Menstruation is something most people don't talk about it. I commend, as Tsuruta Sensei said earlier, her courage on talking about it. And we all benefited, especially us men. Unfortunately, all of you are going to school online, and you don't have access to many native speakers. But in a typical year, and again, I've done this speech contest and many others very often, in a typical year, you would automatically have a native check. 4 of you did, thank you. 6 of you didn't, I wish you had. Last point. The important thing for you is ultimately to win a speech contest. Mr. Kobayashi, the young man above there, was once a speaker and I was a judge. And you want to win so that you can reach your dream. How do you win? You watch yourself on video and correct your faults. You enter many, many, many speech contests and you will win. This is unusual this year with coronavirus, but keep speaking and every one of the 10 of you can become a winner. Thank you very much. And I'd like to thank Ms. Muramatsu and all the staff at this speech contest for their tremendously hard work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Miller.
Ms. Chikako Tsuruta will give us some comments. Ms. Tsuruta, please.
Okay, well, it's an honor for me to be able to judge here, and particularly because I'm now teaching here. And I think this is my 3rd time to be a judge at this speech contest. And last year I was an elimination judge, so including that, it's going to be my 4th. But as Mida Sensei said, I mean, it's new experience for everybody. And my students know how bad I am with anything that has to do with technology. So I really think it's almost miraculous that I was able to participate as a judge in this remote style using Zoom, although I teach using Zoom. Well, and I must say that the speakers did quite well, yes. And you participated by using this Zoom system, and the organizers did a tremendous job. I know that you worked very hard to realize this, but I think that you did everything you could have done so that this went quite smoothly, actually, and that we were able to get much out of this speech contest. Okay, now to my point. Since I had this honor of acting as a questioner today, I touch upon the question and answer session, and also I'd like to talk about the content in relation to how I did the questions. Okay, so one thing that shows up very clearly during the question and answer period is how much you have actually spent thinking about the topics that you had brought up in your speech, okay? So that's my first point. When you choose the topic, really, really carefully choose what you care about, okay? So how much research you did talking about it, or what kind of a strong feeling you have about the topic would all come out in question and answer. Because sometimes I asked about where you got the quotations or where you got the names that you coded in your speech and why you decided to touch upon that person as your reference. All right. So everything that you had put into the speech shows by what you want to bring up as in terms of reference, or what you would like to bring up in the topic itself for that matter. Okay. So number one point I like to make is choose a topic that you really care about, because I'm always so interested. So that's why I asked most of you why you decided to speak about this topic when you could have talked about anything you like, okay? And the second point is a corollary actually of what I just now said in my first point. But if you want to quote somebody, make sure you take that quote, those words that really impress you. Don't rely on somebody else's opinion, but rely on yourself to quote somebody or make a reference in your speech, all right? Because that does really show in the question and answer period whether you actually did the research yourself or you just took somebody else's words that, oh, you can use this quote here, or you might like to use this research here, or maybe you took it from one of the classes of social linguistics. Oh, by the way, this is a side note, but I was quite happy that many of you touched upon this very, very important issue of communication. And I did ask some of you about which do you think bears the responsibility of having a smooth conversation, the talker or the listener? And some of you said talker and some of you said listener. But of course, I mean, there's no fixed answer, but of course it has to be collaboration of both the two. And we have fruitful discussion, or we have a dynamic conversation, because both the talker, or rather the speaker, and the listener collaborate to get the message across to each other, and then we formulate a fruitful or effective communication. Okay. And third and last point is do your own thinking. Okay. So Miller Sensei talked about how Kobayashi Sensei was once a speaker and how he won the contest when Professor Miller was a judge. And I think it was, come to think of it, was at Ogawa Cup, or the former university that I work for, Tokyo University of Foreign Studies, that Kobayashi Sensei actually won the Ogawa Cup. And I think I was judging at the time. But of course, you had much experience and in getting there, but you gain by experience. But in order to gain by your experience, you really have to do your own thinking. So, okay, just those 3 points, choose your topic carefully. And if you want to quote somebody or research, make sure that you get it from what really impressed you, and then do a lot of your own thinking to finalize your speech. Okay? But well done, everybody, and congratulations to the organizers and to all the speakers. And I thank you once again for inviting me as a judge. It's an honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Tsuruta.
Mr. Ryoichiro Kobayashi will give us some comments. Mr. Kobayashi, please.
Okay, thank you, Master of Ceremonies, and thank you, organizers, for organizing this wonderful contest today. And I'm happy and I feel honored to be one of the judges today. I have 2 points that I want to tell you today. First, in order to deliver messages effectively, you have to focus on illustration. Please carefully illustrate what you have experienced before, what you want the audience to do, and what you think is the ideal world that you want to attain. And my second point is, please define vague expressions in your speech. There are many vague words today that I heard, happiness, dreams, and so on. It's difficult for us to imagine what you mean by using these vague words if you don't define these words in your speech. So please take time and properly define those words in the beginning. So my comments are really short, but that's all for my comments. I hope that you speakers all enjoy the contest. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kobayashi.
Now, I would like to show you the prize of contest. Prize is a cultural gift. Take your choice. Appropriate catalogs depending on each prize. Certificate is from QGS. Trophies from QGS.
Now, the most exciting time has come. I am very glad to announce the winner of today's contest. So everyone, please turn off your camera. Everyone, please turn off your camera. The third prize goes to Miss Miyu Sugiyama from Doshisha University.
Certificate. This is to certify that Miyu Sugiyama has been awarded the third prize in the 51st Annual Intercollegiate English Oratorical Contest for the Nitobe Cup, sponsored by Tokyo Women's Christian University, Queen's Garden Society, October 31st, 2020. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Miss Sugiyama.
The second prize goes to Miss Maika Ito from Keio University.
Certificate. This is to certify that Miss Maika Ito has been awarded the second prize in the 51st Annual Intercollegiate English Oratorical Contest for the Nitobe Cup, sponsored by Tokyo Women's Christian University, Queen's Garden Society, October 31st, 2020. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Ms. Ito.
The first prize of the 54th Annual Intercollegiate English Oratorical Contest for Nitobe Cup goes to Mr. Shohei Hida from Aoyama Gakuen University.
Certificate. This is to certify that Mr. Shohei Hida has been awarded the first prize in the 54th Annual Intercollegiate English Oratorical Contest for the Nitobe Cup, sponsored by Tokyo Women's Christian University, Queen's Garden Society, October 31st, 2020. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Mr. Hida. Lastly, the chairperson of the executive committee, Ms. Kotoko Kawashima, will be closing address. Ms. Kawashima, would you start?
Sure. Thank you, Master of Ceremony, honorable judges, speakers, audience, and organizers. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor and pleasure to give a closing address as Executive Chairperson of the 54th Nitobe Cup. First of all, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all of you here, especially distinguished judges. Thank you for sparing your precious time for judging today. Also, thank you so much for your kind support and cooperation. This year, the contest is held online for the first time. It is not easy for everyone to participate in the contest in the unfamiliar way. I'd like to apologize for you for the inconvenience. I'm sorry about that. However, without your kind support and cooperation, we couldn't hold the contest today. So thank you so much once again. Also, the speakers, thank you so much for participating in the 54th Nitobe Cup. All of you are delivering great speeches, so I was impressed. And even online, I received your strong passions through your speeches. Sword, think out of the box, break a new word. This is the concept of this cup. Sword was a symbol of power long time ago. All of us has a sword in our hearts. This concept has a wish for breaking new world with your sword by delivering speeches at the Nitobe Cup. I hope that today is an opportunity for you to break a new word. And organizers, thank you for holding the 51st Nitobe Cup together. I really thank all of the members of the speech section, especially Kaho, Yuri, Miho. Thank you for working with me over 8 months. It was difficult to hold the contest online, but we always helped each other. Thank you so much, and I love you. Lastly, once again, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to all of you here, judges, speakers, audience, and organizers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Kawashima.
Now, I will show you the closing movie. Everyone, just a moment, please.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me.
マイクお疲れ様。いつも田中だと飽きちゃうと思うんで、今日はハリー・ポッターがお送りします。はい、今日もね、ハリー・ポッターの魔法のように素晴らしいスピーチを披露してくれたんじゃないかなと思います。はい、それではゆっくり休んでね。
笑顔をありがとう。マシーさん、お疲れ。
Whatever I choose and I'll sing the music I want.
期ニトベ杯お疲れ様でした。インナーのすぐ後のスピーチだったと思うんですけど、正気なりに楽しんでスピーチができていたらとても嬉しいです。これから大会たくさん控えてると思うので、またそれに向かって頑張ってください。お疲れ様です。
ゆめ、ニトベ、お疲れ様。
マリーさん、はい、先生。
ごめん、ミュートになってたわ。カズノお疲れ様。いや、本当にカズノがね、オープン通ったって聞いて本当に嬉しかったです。だからもう本当に今後3年生なので一緒に引退まで頑張りましょう。それじゃあお疲れ様。
翔平、ニトベ、お疲れ様。
リサ。
本当にお疲れ様。
最後のニトベ杯でリサのスピーチが聞けてよかったよ。
リサがスピーカーとして出てくれたから私たちも頑張れたよ。
またみんなでお疲れ様会しようね。
お疲れ。
When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a blood, gonna drown a mind. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me.
I would like to announce that the 54th Annual Intercollegiate English Oratorical Contest for Nitobe Cup has come to an end. Thank you very much for your cooperation. I'm looking forward to seeing you next year. ここからは日本語で失礼いたします。これをもちまして第54回ニトベ杯争奪英語弁論大会を終了させていただきます。本日はご視聴誠にありがとうございました。